Jai Shri Ram. Welcome back to our podcast series on Srimad Valmiki Ramayan, where we read through each verse of this epic composition as scripted by Rishi Valmiki himself. Last week, in the second canto of Ramayan, we saw that Rishi Valmiki receives a divine guidance to compose the epic Ramayan. Lord Brahma assures that with his divine guidance, every word in this composition will be truthful and accurate. This affirmation from the Brahmadev gives Muni Valmiki the confidence to proceed with this epic work. Today, we will go through the third canto of the scripture. It has 39 verses. The canto is about Valmiki's comprehensive search for the narrative of Ramayana, including the details about Ram, Lakshman, Sita, and other significant events. Let's begin the reading by invoking Lord Ganesh and Lord Hanuman. Om Gan Ganpate Namaha. Om Hanumate Namaha. Srimad Valmiki Ramayan, Balyakand, Canto 3. In the first canto, we had seen Narad Muni narrating the essence of Ramayan to Rishi Valmiki. Having heard the entire essence of the story, virtuous and righteous Valmiki starts searching for the further known distinct details about the history of Rama. He performs Achaman with water and sat on a mat made of kusha grass. He sits with folded hands facing towards east. He turns into his yogic insight to delve deeper into the narrative. With his yogic power, he envisions the detail of Ram, Lakshman, and Sita, and also King Dashrath, his wives, and his kingdom. He is able to clearly perceive everything that they had observed, experienced, and endeavored during the course of events. He even visualizes their smiles, laughter, conversations exactly as it happened. Likewise, he further visualizes all that was enacted by truthful Ram and Lakshman while roaming about in the forest along with Sita as the third member. During his meditation, the pious Valmiki clearly sees the entire course of events that happened there in the past. The vision is as clear as if holding an amlak fruit in his palm. Highly intellectual Valmiki visualizes all the factual details with his yogic powers and pioneers to author the whole legend of delightful Rama. A legend that blends the qualities of worldly prosperity and pleasures along with the elaborated merits and treasures of integrity and probity. This captivating tale of Rama is like an ocean filled with the gems. The godly saint Valmiki begins composing the legend of Raghuvanshi Ram exactly as the divine soul Narad had earlier narrated it. The birth of Rama, his great prowess, the compassion for everyone, universally pleasant disposition, perseverance, courteousness, and adherence to truth, his association with sage Vishwamitra, numerous amusing stories including the breaking of great Dhanush and his marriage with Janaki. Dispute between Ram and Parshuram, details about Rama's virtues as the son of Dashrath, the events leading to Rama's anointment as crown prince, Queen Kaikeyi's vicious intentions, the disruption in Rama's royal coronation, his exile to the forest, the grief and wailing of King Dashrath, and his sorrowful departure to the other world. The grief of people of Ayodhya, Rama's leaving them off, his conversation with tribal chief Guha, and the return of charioteer. Crossing the Ganga river, meeting with sage Bhardwaj, and their journey to Chitrakoot following the advice of sage. Construction of a hermitage, living in that hut, the arrival of Bharat to persuade Rama, Ram offering water oblations for his deceased father, Bharat enthroning the sandals of Rama, his residence in Nandigram, Rama's going into the Dandak forest and slaying the demon Virat, Rama's visit to sage Sharbhang and Sutikshana, Sita's companionship with Anasuya, who gifted her fragrant ointments to apply, Rama's meeting with sage Agastya, his receiving a great bow from the sage, the encounter with the demoness Shurpanakha, culminating in her disfigurement, the slaying of the demons Khar and Trishar, conspiracy by Ravan, the killing of demon Marich, and then the abduction of Vaidehi, the anguish of Raghav, Ravan killing the mighty eagle Jatayu, Rama's encounters with Kabandh, and the visit of Pampa river. Also, Rama's meeting with Shabari and eating fruits and tubers. Also, his grief and his meeting with Hanuman at Pampa river. Going to Rishimukh Parvat, meeting Sugriv and befriending him. Inspiring confidence with him, and then the combat between Vali and Sugriv. And thus, killing of Vali, installing Sugriv, the mourning of Tara, and Rama's decision to stay back there in that place during the rainy season. Rama, who was like a lion in the race of Raghus, his anger, and then Sugriv mobilizing the troops, sending them to all the directions. Even Sugriv's description of the earth topography to the monkey troops. Rama's giving his ring to Hanuman, and how the monkeys entered a bear's cave and sat fasting until death. How they ended up meeting Sampati. How Hanuman climbed the mountain to leap across the sea, and how he saw Mount Menak that emerges on the advice of ocean. How he was threatened by multiple ogresses. How he killed Simhika, the ogress who was capable of capturing its prey by its shadow only. Additionally, Hanuman sees Mount Trikut, the location where Lanka is situated. Under the cover of night, Hanuman ventures into Lanka alone, deep in contemplation. He reaches the hall where liquor is served and also catches the sight of women's chambers in the royal palace. He sees Ravan as well as Pushpak Viman. He wanders in Ashok Vatika, where he also sees Sita. How he presents the ring to prove his identity. His conversation with Sita. How the ogresses used to threaten Sita, and also witness the narration of a dream by Trijata. How Sita gave her Chudamani to Hanuman, and how Hanuman uprooted the trees, the flight of ogresses, the slaying of guards, how Vayuputra Hanuman got captured, how he rode ferociously while setting Lanka on fire, how he leapt back across the sea, saw a honey forest and enjoyed the honey, how Hanuman presented the hair ornament to Rama and solaced him as well, and then the meeting of Rama with the ocean god Samudra, and how Nal built a bridge across the sea, how the army crossed the ocean, the seizure of Lanka in night, the association of Vibhishan, who discloses the ways and means of destruction, the death of Kumbhakaran, execution of Meghnad, the destruction of Ravan, and reunion with Sita in the enemy's capital. Vibhishan's coronation, the sighting of Pushpak Viman, and how Rama sets off for Ayodhya and meets sage Bhardwaj on his way back. How Rama sends Hanuman ahead to meet Bharat in advance. Festivities of Rama's coronation, and how all the monkey troops were disbanded. How Rama's rule brought joy to his kingdom, and even the banishing of Vaidehi. The divine sage Valmiki comprehensively and vividly detailed the entire earthly journey of Rama, including the future legend of Ram, which will unfold in the upcoming chapters of this epic. And thus ends the third canto in the Balkand of Srimad Valmiki Ramayan, the first and oldest epic by Rishi Valmiki. Thank you so much for listening. May Lord Rama blessings always be upon you. We will return next Tuesday with more from Srimad Valmiki Ramayan. Till then, stay blessed, stay tuned, like, share and subscribe. Jai Siya Ram, Har Har Mahadev.